have an open media press conference at the team hospital.
We left from America. So yeah, like last year, although they have been.
The TVs are welcome to join us.
61 times on the podium and had 29 pole positions, which means he's really very, very good. Last year, he won the Formula Renault 3.5 World Series with 7 victories, and we are really very happy that he is with us in Toro Rosso.
También vamos a poder escuchar a Íñigo Díaz de Espada, es el director general de comunicaciones de Cepsa, por supuesto. We are going to have also Íñigo Díaz de Espada, which is the Cepsa representative.
But as you know all, Formula One does not work without a real healthy financial base. Íñigo Díaz de Espada to join us. He is the Vice President of Communication of Cepsa.
Evidentemente le da bienvenida a Íñigo Díaz de Espada, es el director general de comunicaciones de Cepsa.
Just to tell us why to work together with Toro Rosso and what are the targets, generally being a sponsor in Formula One, because also this is quite important to know why a company is involved in this business.
Está aquí para contarnos un poco por qué esa relación con Toro Rosso y la importancia de esos retos que han conseguido juntos. ¿Qué tenemos?
Este es el cuarto año que Cepsa está con Toro Rosso y la verdad es que es un orgullo para nosotros. Toro Rosso es una escudería muy especial dedicada al lanzamiento de pilotos jóvenes y este año además pues tenemos la suerte de que es un año todavía más importante. Max va a batir récords al ser el piloto más joven, como ya ha dicho Hans, en la Fórmula 1, y además tenemos a Carlos Sainz. Con Carlos llevamos 3 años siguiéndole desde el GP3 y por fin ya está a las puertas de su sueño. Este año hay que materializarlo y para nosotros podéis imaginaros la ilusión que esto supone.
Do some interviews, okay? Right. So, first of all, we have our drivers here. Remember, I'm a journal, so I need to ask you questions. That's how it works. Como todos sabéis, periodista, tenemos que hacerle algunas preguntitas. Carlos, empiezo contigo. Sueño cumplido, empiezas en Fórmula 1, lo haces aquí, tu país, con una marca española detrás, una marca muy potente. ¿Cómo te sientes?
Bueno, yo creo que el escenario no podía ser mejor. Tengo muy buenos recuerdos de este circuito y de poder hacer mi debut oficial como piloto de Fórmula 1 en un circuito en el que hace, creo que fueron 3 meses, me proclamé campeón y fue lo que me dio, yo creo, el pasaporte a la Fórmula 1, pues va a ser un día muy especial para mí mañana.
Continuez. Repassage maintenant.
Time for some pictures.
By the rear wing, guys. Just wait. Rear wing.
Here. That's great. Carlos, can you put your arm behind? Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me be a smile. That's great.
Time for some pictures.
Max, kan je deze kant op? Max.
Cerchiamo di conoscere. Tu personalmente.
really. It hasn't really bothered me that much, you know, to be the youngest rookie and whatever. But it's just, you know, you focus on your job and you try to do it in the best possible way. My goals for this year are, you know, be very consistent, don't make silly mistakes, and try to take a lot of points home. Yeah, like Carlos and me, it's about our first season, so it will be interesting, you know. Carlos has proven, you know, he's a very fast driver, so I think it will be an interesting year. For me, it doesn't really matter, you know, about the families behind us, you know. His dad was very successful in rallying, and my dad, you know, he had an F1 career. So it's two different disciplines, but I think it's always, you know, they helped us a lot in our careers, you know, to become the drivers we are right now. So yeah, for sure we have to thank them a lot, and it's, you know, it's nice to see them around. The main challenges for the team, I think, is, you know, to manage two rookie drivers. It's, you know, normally you only have one, and now you start with two very young drivers. So, but I think, you know, they have proven to do it in a very successful way. So I think they will handle it very well. I don't know yet. Normally I was not very nervous before a start or like a new season, but you know, this is different. It's F1. It's always, you know, your dream to get there, and then you are, you know, on the grid between the big names. So obviously I think a bit excited, but on the other hand, you know, you want to race and beat all the other drivers. So I think it's a bit of adrenaline as well. Once you're there, you know, you just want to go.
I think it's not the moment to set any goals yet, because obviously it's impossible to know where are we going to be in Melbourne in qualifying. So I would like to wait for Melbourne, see where we are, see what I'm capable of, and see also where is our car, where are the others, and then for sure we can start setting some targets. No, at the end we are both rookies, so this means that we are both under the same pressure. We are both, everyone has the same expectations on both, so it shouldn't be I think the age at the end is anecdotic. You can have 17, you can have 25. At the end is the thing inside your head that is important. It was a really dramatic year. I went through really good moments, but also through really tough ones. So when suddenly the news came out and I got to know that it was time for me to go to Formula One, it was an amazing moment. It was finally a big relief and a boost of confidence and a boost of motivation that I've never had. I've been following Fernando for many years. He was one of the main reasons for me to suddenly have the dream of becoming a Formula One driver after watching him winning his first 2 titles 10 years ago. So for sure, to be battling with him on track and to be racing alongside him, it will be very special.
Well, it's the second year of the regs, so I think it's kind of, there's 2 bits to it. Yes, it's less of a challenge and we've got less new technology to learn. You know, it's at least familiar to us now. We've had a year of learning how these power units work, how the car needs to be adapted, how the new aero regs work, which were another big thing for last year. And it's a case of refining, you know, and developing around a lot of those known quantities. But equally, in the second year of regs is when you begin to perhaps see the grid begin to spread apart a bit more. And that's as, you know, your budget and your team size, etc., begin to allow you to develop harder and faster. So I think it's important to not be too conservative as well in the second year of the regs and push very hard to try and keep up with the rest. I think there were many lessons. I guess the biggest one was that the power unit is a much bigger performance differentiator now than we've been used to for years and years, and that there's much work to do on it as well. It's a very complicated thing, and I think the power unit suppliers have all done a fantastic job to make last year and get their power units working. But it's a much more complicated situation with power units. So I think we learnt a lot about the challenge of the power units and the fact that there's still a long way to go with them. I think we've got to look at it as a team effort. We're working very well with Renault there. Recognising that they've got some steps to make, and they're working very hard to achieve that. And if we can gain a bit of ground on Mercedes, even if it's not at the first race, on the Mercedes-engined cars, then I think, judging by chassis performance we had last year and the step we hope we have this year, I think it holds us in reasonably good stead. But again, let's see. Qualifying in Melbourne will tell us everything. We've been quite aggressive with the car's design. It's very tightly packaged, much more so than last year. We learned some good lessons last year. So we're very happy with the packaging. When you look at the car, you can kind of see almost the outline of the bodywork and all the bits underneath it. And the bodywork just tops it off. So although I'm sure you could go further steps than we have, I think we've made a very good step there. And what we'll see in Melbourne is very different to the car that we'll be launching in Jerez. So I think we're not going to see the final Toro Rosso race car really until the last test and the first race, but what we've got coming there, I think so far we're very happy with. I think both Max and Carlos are very smart guys, very motivated. We're very happy to be working with them. And I think, by our past experiences, we've had some great drivers in STR cars, with Danny Kivat, new last year, for example. He very quickly got up to speed with the technical side and was able to give extremely confident feedback very early, and our feeling is that Carlos and Max will be able to do the same. But we have a very clear winter testing program to make sure that they're both in a position to maximise their performance at the start of the season. We can't afford to wait in that respect. And I think quickly they'll learn what they need to feed back to us and how to feel the various things in the car. So yeah, there's a challenge for us to work on that, and the drivers as well. But I don't view it as that much of an issue come the start of the season.
this whole town. So many muscles, nobody chase you around. Jaw made of iron, yeah, got a fist made of steel. No one can stop you 'cause you can move like a wheel, but you're going down in the very first round with me. Yeah, you're going down in the very first round with me. Might throw a punch like lightning in the ground, fast on your feet, you don't make a sound. Nothing can stop you, yeah, you never hold back. Man hits so hard, stop afraid in his track, but he's going down in the very first round with me. Yeah, you're going down in the very first round with me. Try to cut you down, but you're still standing tall. Boys could hold out and wait for the bell. Give them that whole 1-200 and send them straight to hell. But you're going down in the very first round with me. Yeah, you're going down in the very first round with me. Yeah, you're going down, 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 down in the very first round with me. Yeah, you're going down. Yeah. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Ain't superstitious, don't fear mystery. No fear of nothing here, you got no fear at all. You know you might take a punch like a solid brick wall, but you're going down in the very